it has. So I'm having a little bit of a storage problem. And so I wanted to get this video out right away. And made sort. And so I decided made it be a list that I never thought I would make the part 2 of, but that's the only thing that will be stuck to it. Let me counting down my top 15 worst episodes of My Little Pony. Hence the My Little Pony and the races. So it's helped that my storage doesn't cut me off from enjoying this, and I can get this video to it. And I don't have a notebook here into it, as I had to do this list overnight and I didn't have enough time to write down. First instinct I have A Water for a Hard Place. I think that's the name of the episode. And so that's the episode where Waterhouse doesn't think that he belongs. And anyway, he doesn't know what he's supposed to do. And give it sort. The only reason why I like it is because he eventually wants to commit suicide. And like supposed to taste so I don't like that. Number 14 was Mending Fences. And I think I know by now that everybody loved the episode. And I love that it's about making up with friends that used to have as in Yolanda. But I don't think it was necessary. When I first saw Friends of Mother Power 1, I didn't really care about the whole moon dance and party thing, so I don't really know why we needed an episode about it. 13 has Celestial Advice. I did make a note about this when I was younger, and one thing they said was this episode is pointless. And it's pointless because in the Twilight scenes that she has to send Stardom away, and she asks for the Celestial help. But in the end, it turns out that Stardom doesn't want to leave. So what is the point of all this? And 12, we have Tea Time and Fire On. Tea Time and Fire On, I don't like because no respect to Discord, I love Discord, but I would say he does a lot of main things throughout this episode. I don't really see why the main sets with him. I mean, I can see why I have to date him because because I love him so much, but the main sits, I don't mean no. Because he does a lot of mean things of so. Number 11, we have made new fans in Team Discord. This is the same first thing we know as Team Tom Fire on. I just think that Discord is way too mean to so and his jealousiness is to Fireside new friend is kind of annoying. In top 10s now, number 10, and we had Twisted Empire parts 1 through 2. And I only put this on the list because it's one of the episodes that stayed me when I first watched it as a little kid. King Samba was so scary in it, so I'm putting it on the list because it scared me. And it's still kind of scares me to this day, so yeah. Number 9, we have Beginning at the End, parts 1 through 2. And I would say this one is for the same reason as Twisted Empire, because Teen Samba came back and was even more scary than before. He scared me a lot during both of these parts. It seemed like the part that scared me most now was going up was him holding Furry Heart and Summer Red and her going, "Mommy!" Oh my gosh, that scared me so much. Number 8, we have the T-Map parts 1 through 2. So in my notes, my phone, I wrote down on that. First of all, this episode doesn't even have a Tourette title, because like on YouTube, To All the Bronies, it is called the T-Map. But then on Netflix, it's called To the Unmarked. So which is it? Secondly, we never get to find out what the name of this village is. They always just call it Starlight's Village. This is kind of annoying. I know what the name of this village is. And third of all, the episode is really scary. Yeah, it's just really scary with all the evil signs and it's us, so it means it's not being able to use the talents that don't have the team once anymore. I mean, honestly, only one thing to this episode it is I have season 5 in DVD, and one of my favorite scenes is the scene where they're locked inside of the room together. And that's just what I've seen. So that is one to know about the episode, that scene. And another story about the episode is towards started my Robert Smuts. Number 7, I has Viva Las Pegasus. And if I ask this, not just because it's the episode about the Fun Brothers. It's also because so the episode they fight a lot and the fighting is annoying. So that's why I don't like it. Number 6, we have Friends of the University. Now for this one, yes, it's because it's Friends Plus episode. I didn't see Rarity and Twilight episode been a long time since Super Obsessed, and I saw the synopsis this one, and I was really excited that one, and then Defensive Brothers ruined it. Although I do have a good memory with this is one. Well, I've been telling you guys when and I was little and a recent episode would come out, I would watch it for the first time with my grandma, and it had the Basim in the middle of it. And then my grandma yelled at me and said, "Come back!" I'm like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "The Flintstone brothers are here." And I'm like, "What?" And then I went back into the room, and we both of us saw them singing, and I'm like, "Ugh!" so that's that was like one. So that how it was. It's the best memories I have in Madama. So, alright, as I do have a memory with episodes. So that's what's saying like that. I know. Okay. Number 6. We have I type it number 6. Okay. Number 5 is we have Zadentest. Zadentest will be the only spiders on Olympus list. Is the Zadentest I don't like because it makes the rest of the series make no sense because the dragons are so mean throughout the episodes, so it makes no sense. Instead, they reformed, and in the end, I've made the sense of the dragon side, and it's like writing, and the dragon is the fire side, dragon is so mean. Number 4, we have The Mysterious Manuel. This episode everybody else hates, and I don't like it because Xanadas brags about herself too much, right? That's basically it. And so we have Ghostbusters, and also there was one because Trixie brags about herself a lot. That's right. And I didn't like Trixie honestly until no second Francis happened, so I just don't like Trixie. Maybe in the episode, at least. Number 2, we have The Point of No Return. So this is the only one why we're not here because it's boring. And like it has the most boring plot in all of my point. So in the Twilight bottle, finds this book that's never returned to the library, and she wants to return it. Are you telling me that is so boring? I mean, I hate having to return books to the library, and I wish I could just keep books forever. So, as Taurus, I don't want to see an episode about somebody having to teleport to Iway. I want to see TIE doing adventures and fight monsters, but no, we did a lot of people episode. Oh my gosh. This is so boring. For number one, I have a few disappointments, and since I would say one of the my principles is I didn't put on the list that I do really like. I did because the story's really side, but after seeing Voice Reason's video about it, I can sort of understand that it's bad episode. But I still like it because it's distorted. That's the only disappointment I never having, but there's never have any others. Number one, I think you guys all know what this is. It does it done me for a while. Number one is Leatherface. That's because as there was a time when I liked the Princeton Brothers, I liked them in season 2. They were cunning and clever, and they had best song and one best song from entire show. But then Leatherface ruined them. Leatherface had them sing about how killing pony diseases, and the pony diseases stabbed me as a little kid, so. Oh, that's what ruined was me. And this was the worst episode because it ruined my love for friends and brothers, so. That's why. And as well, is the worst episodes of My Pony, in my opinion. Moving on down comments, what are your least favorite episodes of the show?